Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here doing another Hot Toys action figure review on the Spider-Man No Way Home Movie Masterpiece Series MMS 679 Spider-Man New Red and Blue Suit or Final Swing Suit 1/6 scale collectible figure. I'm trying a little bit of a new format here. I was thinking maybe packaging segments I could do in the dork room, and then after the packaging segment we'll crack it open and just do the rest of the video at the review station. Very much inspired by Robo Don't Know. Check out his channel if you haven't already. Anyway, the packaging looks really awesome on this. I really do like it. It's not very heavy. I don't know, I'm used to my Hot Toys being a little bit heavier, and I have been trying to stick to Spider-Man figures. I do need to pick up Electro still. Probably shot up in price big time, but anyway, nice glossy finish throughout over here. Bit rough right over there where you see the webbing. It's all rough and everything right over here as well. Bunch of warning stuff on the back. Holy crap, but I love the way it wraps around right here. It looks very, very cool. Nice image of Spider-Man. On the top it says Spider-Man New Red and Blue Suit, and then on the bottom it says Spider-Man No Way Home. We do the Hot Toys plop. Come on. There you go, Hot Toys plopping it on my lap. And then you can see the Spider-Man figure inside right over there. And we have this nice multiverse glow coming throughout the back. I don't see any characters over here. I'm trying to keep an eye out. But yeah, you can see the purple mist. And damn, this figure looks very cool. All right, let's get to it and crack this thing open. And if you're trying to get your Hot Toys, you can do so.
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And here's a Spider-Man figure out of the packaging, and it does look sick. I love the design of this suit and seeing it in Hot Toys form. There's added details here that I didn't expect to see, or maybe they're always there and I just didn't notice them until now because, you know, we don't really get a very close look at this suit in the film. But anyway, we get to see the closest we can right now with this figure, so let's get a closer look. But first, let's get a closer look at the accessories, and then we'll get a closer look at the figure. Yeah, forget it. We'll get straight to the figure, and we'll look at the accessories as we get a look at it. I did not get the deluxe version with that nifty base. I just got the regular version. You get 4 sets of eyes, so you can see we have the wider eyes on right over here, and then there's the slightly smaller eyes, then there's the squinty eyes, and then the squintiest eyes, and then we have the interchangeable head. But first, let's look at these lenses. Now, you'll see on one side of my screen I have a different light, so you're going to see a different glow on this side or on this side than that side. It's just slightly different. I need to get a new lamp, but I do think the head came out looking really good and it looks nice and clean. I love how the cobweb pattern looks throughout over here. No weird big stupid seams that's really bothering me. I do see a subtle dent in this cobweb line right here, so that's not fun. But other than that, can I smush that? Oh, no, I can't smush. But it's not bothering me too much. Picking these off isn't always my favorite thing to do, but just to demonstrate again, you just kind of aim for over there and you could pick that off on one of the edges, and it's worked out okay for me. I like how this works as far as switching the heads goes. You could just pop this off right over there, and then we could go ahead and put the Peter Parker head on here, and that looks really fluid at the neck, and it's a really good looking head sculpt. I do like it. Yeah, he does look a little pale as far as the paint goes. It looks like he could use, I don't know, a little bit more brown in that flesh tone, I guess. But we only see him like this, you know, when he's not Spider-Man. He's in the coffee shop. I love how the eyes reflect that glare. That looks really cool. Subtle details on the paint, as always with Hot Toys, is just really, really incredible. It looks like there's a tiny bit of paint. No, that looks okay. I was going to say it looks like there's some paint missing right here, but it doesn't look too... Yeah, it looks all right. I'm like trying to find detail. There's like a little bit of a shine to his hair also, which I really dig. It makes it look realistic. Like just greased it up a little bit of product in there. We also have articulated eyes, so you could go ahead and pop this off. Popping it back on is a little bit tricky. You want to make sure that you have these grooves lined up, or these right inside here, so you have to make sure that that all matches, or else it's not going to port down all the way. So I just want to mention that. But while I have this off, you could see that you could articulate the eyes, and you have this little tool that comes with the figure, and you could use that to move things around. So I'll just demonstrate by moving this little piece right here. If I could look at it, yeah, there you go. You can see it moving around. Then now he looks like he just got punched and one side of the face. And we'll just leave him like that for right now. I'm going to take this off and put the head back on. And looking at the rest of the suit, oh man, I love this suit. It looks so freaking good. This is freaking awesome, man. The blue portions just really stand out to me, but I really like the red as well. The whole thing. I like that they have this stitching right here in the armpit. I think that helps with the articulation, and I really do like the articulation on this figure as well. But looking at some of those details right here in the blue portions, I like that there's more there than I expected. You know, these little lines and everything. Spider logo on the back looks great. Yeah, I'm really happy with this, man. Looks really good. Now, when I first got this, you can see it has no hands right here. When I first got this, these sleeves were choked up a little bit. After posing it for some time, because all those pictures that I've taken, I've already taken them. This is stretched out on me and made it easier to cover that. So I really do like that. Then you get 5 sets of hands. You get fist hands, webbing hands, then the web swinging grabbing hand, which consists of this one right here where you could port through one web, and then you could go ahead and have this hand right here for holding the mask, so that's like an uneven set. And to look at the thwipping hands really quick, you have this interchangeable piece system right here, so you could go ahead and plug in this section right there if you want him thwipping. If you don't want that, you could just leave it, you know, with that little panel piece inside there. So, you know, you just want to be mindful of not losing those. So that's really cool. And you could go ahead and plug the webbing in. Now, the webbing is what we expect to see with all the Hot Toys Spider-Man figures. So you get these 5 webs right over here, and then you get this extra one right over there, which I was referring to with that grabbing hand. And these are pretty sweet. But yeah, if you want to take one of these, you can go ahead and port that right into the wrist, and that looks pretty good. I do like that. You also get the splayed out web right over here, so we've seen this before as well. And porting the hands on is fairly easy to do, but sometimes taking them off, depends on which hand it is, you're going to take the whole peg off with it, so that could be frustrating. But damn, man, this figure looks great. Now, overnight, I did have him posed on the stand with one leg up, and you could see I got some wrinkles over here. So with some heat, maybe that could go away. And now it looks smoother, right? Not maybe 100% gone, but yeah, those wrinkles look mostly gone, so I'm happy with that. Again, these added details with the blue, I just didn't expect to see all of that right there. I thought it was just going to be one uniform shiny blue. There's the butt cheeks right over there. And yeah, man, I really like this a lot. I love how shimmery and shiny that is. And then the boots look really good over here as well. Then there's some little bits of treads at the bottom of the feet. You also get the stand over here, which is cool. I do like that they added this blue shimmer to it, so you can see how reflective it is. Well, and the red is very shiny as well. And then you can see the logo right there. It says new red and blue suit. And you get the articulated stand with the clamp that we're used to seeing. And then we also get the floppy mask. I almost forgot to show this off, but yeah, you can have him holding this with this hand, which we've seen before with all the other Spideys. I don't think we actually see him holding the mask like this, but still, it's cool to have. So when I first got this figure, I thought the arms were really short, but now I think they're okay, but still just a tiny bit on the short side. But getting into the articulation, you'd want to move the head up very slowly. Don't move it up quickly, because if you move it up too fast, you're just going to pop it off, which is what it's supposed to do. You can get the head to look down pretty far. You get side-to-side motion over here, and up, there you go. With the head pivoting, I moved too fast, and there you can see it could pivot side to side like that. You get butterfly joints that move in and out over here, and they shift up a little bit, but I try to move the fabric out of the way, and then you can see the arms will bend over 90 degrees. I have not looked at the directions, so when you get this, make sure you look at the directions. They may say not to bend up more than 90, but this is what I'm doing right now. You can move them all the way in, move forward, move back, bicep swivel, pinless double joint. I'm just kidding. We have the double jointed elbows right here. One thing I didn't complain about earlier, which I did mean to complain about, is that getting him into thwipping poses is tricky sometimes. You want that web shooter rotated towards wherever you want his web shooter to be. But anyway, you have the pin hinge system with the wrists, and then you get the diaphragm cut right here, so it could twist up there, pivots a little bit, crunches, and then moves back, so you can see that. Similar articulation at the waist, pivots a bit, crunches with both joints that far forward with both joints that far back. You get hips that move outward about that far. That's as much as I'm going to want to go with that. And then you can get them kicking forward quite a bit, but if you leave it like that for a long period of time, it's going to get wrinkly. Same thing moving back, upper thigh cut, pinless, double jointed knee. Okay, enough with the pinless joke. But anyway, yeah, double jointed knees. Then the ankles do rotate side to side. They do move down. They do move up. You really get some good ankle pivot with this figure. I think the ankle articulation right here is probably the best on any other Spider-Man figure that I have in the collection. I really like it a lot. And then you get toe articulation that bends up that far. So to measure out this Hot Toys figure, you could see my new Tom Holland Spider-Man is standing right at about 12 inches tall, maybe slightly taller. Then for some Hot Toys Tom Holland Spider-Man figure comparisons, we have the Homecoming Spider-Man, and then we have our Far From Home Spider-Man. And this just has a removable head, not with the neck. So when you swap out with this figure right here, you get some neck showing right there, which is cool. It's more realistic looking. And getting the Spidey masked heads back on here. At first, I really thought they just reused this one for this figure right here, but no, that is not the case. Different texturing on this mask compared to this one, and on this one too. It's a little bit different, but these two are a little bit more similar for sure. And then for a Hot Toys No Way Home figure comparison, you can see the integrated suit Spider-Man right here next to the new red and blue suit, and I think these heads are fairly similar. They may be the same head. I could be wrong about that though, especially with this new neck system right over here. But yeah, I like these both. I like this one more. And then I had to bust out the classic red and blue PS5 Spider-Man figure. Or is this the PS4 figure, technically? I can't remember, but anyway, we got red and blue right over there. I love this figure. It's probably one of my favorite Hot Toys Spider-Man figures, but oh, this may be my absolute favorite. I don't know yet. And then for our new red and blue suit or Final Swing Spider-Man comparison, you can see we have the Marvel Legends version right there, and then there's the SH Figuarts version, and definitely by far, the Hot Toys version is the best one, especially getting those extra details in the blue sections, which we don't have on these two over here, which also makes this feel like a worthy purchase because I have something here that I don't have on any of my other Final Swing Suit Spider-Man. And here's the Hot Toys new red and blue suit Spider-Man next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Hey, guy, nice cosplay, but I don't know who you are or whatever, but Comic-Con is over, dude. Come on, it was a week ago. Go home. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new here and you want to see more, well, I got more for you. Hit that subscribe button as well. I want to do a video talking about my Hot Toys Deadpool and my Hot Toys Wolverine figures and how they've held up over the years because, yeah, I want to get new ones, but I shouldn't. I actually missed a pre-order for the Deadpool. I hesitated and now it's gone. But anyway, this figure right here is very cool. That's what we're here to talk about, right? I like it a lot. Now, this one is sold out at BBTS at the moment, and I'm glad I did not get the deluxe version, even though I did like that snowy chimney base thing, but still, this is a very cool figure. Hopefully you didn't sleep on it if you wanted it, or you're able to get it at the time. I feel very fortunate that I'm able to have this figure because I love it so much. It is so much fun. It looks so damn good, and my issues with it are minimal, especially with the new system, with the head sculpt and the eyes, and the new neck piece. That actually works out very smoothly for me, even though it does pop off a little bit easier than I'd like it to. But it's not a big deal for me. As long as I'm careful with it, which you should be with your Hot Toys anyway, it will be fine. So while this is expensive, you're looking at around $300 for this figure. That's how much the Hot Toys cost these days. Comparing Hot Toys with Hot Toys, I gotta say I am very happy with this figure. The accessories are probably what would feel, I guess, the most lackluster over anything else, but I'm super happy with the articulation, super happy with the suit. Looks awesome. And at that $300 price point for a Hot Toys figure, I'm going to give this new red and blue suit figure a SUD rating of... And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments section below. If you want to see the latest in action figure news and a photo gallery of images, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, and on whatnot. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face.